Hi, today we're going to be reading about Samuel, and it's from 1 Samuel 8 in the Bible, and it's about the Israelites, and they want a king. They don't really need one. The people of Israel want a king. They don't have a king. God is their king. God tells Samuel what to say to the people, and then Samuel comes and tells them. The people do not need a king. God is really their king. Samuel is God's helper. We want a king, said the people. We want to be like all the other nations. The people know that God is their king, but they still want a person to be their king as well. A king will make you work hard, said Samuel. He will take most of your money, and he will take the very best of everything you have. We still want a king, said the people. We want to be like all the other nations. So God tells Samuel, let them have a king. God helps Samuel to find their king. He's a tall man named Saul. Today we're going to make a crown. So get a piece of card or paper. Mine is quite a big piece, so I'm folding it in half, and then I'm going to just take a pencil and draw a bit of a zigzag or a crown shape. It's not got to be perfect, don't worry. And then cut it out. If you're a child and I've got some sharp scissors, you might want to ask a grown-up to help you. And then you've got two pieces that look exactly the same. So I've got a big head and my paper's not big enough to go around it, so I'm going to have to stick them together. But you might not have to do that, depending on what size paper you've got and what size head you've got. And you can always fold it round a little bit and just check the size, just see how it's looking, if it needs a bit more chopping off or adding on. That looks about right. So then I want us to get a pen, and on one side we're just going to write all the good things that God is. Because God is our king, isn't he? So he's kind. God is love. God is mighty and strong. He's very powerful. What else is God? God is fair. He is always fair and treats us right, doesn't he? He's generous. He's so, so generous. And he's just good. God is good all the time. There we go. And that's all the goodness of God, our king. And then on the other side, we're just going to write all the warnings that Samuel gave us. So a king might be unkind, he might make us fight and put us in danger. He might be selfish or greedy and take away all of our money or our crops. You know, he could turn us into slaves, make us work for him. So that's just all the warnings that Samuel gave us after speaking to God about what a king might be. Now I've got a box of treasures here, lots of sparkles and things. If you've not got one like that, you could just make some bits of paper. I've got some shiny paper, just, you know, bits of card, anything really, just to stick on and make it look like a crown. So grab your glue. It's not got to be fancy or anything. You can just do whatever you want. I just did mine really quickly. Stick some sequins or whatever on, make it look nice. You don't have to do, you could just decorate one side, you don't have to decorate both sides if you don't want to. Just do whatever you want to do, make it look like a nice king's crown. There we go, I've decorated both sides. And now, I don't want you to fasten it together, I want you to use a paper clip so that you can take it off. And just, there we go, fasten it together just with a paper clip so that it's not going to stay like that. I'll just show you what I've done so far. Okay, so we'll fasten it together, and then what do you think, which side do you think the Israelites should choose as their king? Do you think they should choose the good side with the happy things on, and the good and the love and the generous and the strong and powerful? Or do you think they should choose the bad side, the greedy side, the side that makes us slaves, and the side that might put us in danger and make us fight? I think I would always choose the good side. I would want a king who was loving and was kind and was good. I would want that king. And God is that king, isn't he, for us? No matter what kind of king that we've got in the world, we've always got God as our king, whether we choose him or not. But the Israelites, they chose the bad king. They chose the king that would put them in danger, even though they were warned about him.